as most of you was able to see, um, we actually started the pre-sale for the penthouses for the TuruVerse with our millionaire clubs. So we gave them the right to mint first. That mint has done, and we are now distributing the first penthouses to the millionaire club members who have joined the pre-sale. And I'm very proud to say that the first person who bought a penthouse, let me see if he's in the room or not. No, he's not. Was actually Laurent. Laurent, he was the first purchaser of a penthouse, and he got his penthouse, which was actually minted on the Polygon blockchain. So the Plan B penthouse, first out of 10 which are minted on Polygon, went to Laurent. And we have minted 2 towers on Tron and 1 on Binance Smart Chain. So in total, so far we have sold 7 penthouses out of the, let me quickly calculate, 16, 20, out of the 30 we have available. And we have them now on public sales on Fuzzy Ocean. So that's the state of the penthouse. One of the, I would say, unique, special selling points what we have put into these NFTs is that the NFT itself is a nice 3D version, a rotating version of the tower in which the penthouse is located. And behind that 3D NFT, there is hidden content which brings you to a dedicated page in our TuruVerse website, where for every specific penthouse, there will be a regular update on what has been the ROI for this penthouse, special events, special notifications. So, and that's how we want to really differentiate by giving owners of a penthouse this special feeling and special experience. It's very, very, let's say, it's a good idea to buy a penthouse or an apartment in general in the beginning, because we have put some incentives in place which makes it a good deal to be an early buyer. So everybody who buys a penthouse will get part of the revenue generated by the apartments which are sold in the following month. So in this case, every apartment which is sold in December, 3% of the revenue of that is distributed by the people who have bought an apartment in November. And the same will apply in January. Every apartment which is sold in January, 3% of that will be distributed by the owners of an apartment in the end of December. So that way, if you are an early buyer and if you are early to step into the TuruVerse, you will benefit from that in that aspect. The other contribution what we have, if you are an inhabitant of TuruVerse, by owning an apartment, you will get 10% of the revenue generated by TuruVerse by renting out our shops, by renting out advertisement space, by doing special events. 10% of that revenue is distributed by over all the inhabitants of TuruVerse, which makes it like an inverse tax. So in the most of the states, you pay tax to live there. In TuruVerse, you will earn tax to live there. And the third benefit, what we give in general, is that we use 1% of the funds which we generate by selling the real estate. We use that to buy back and burn our baby Turu token, which is the token of exchange in TuruVerse. So that's a little bit a general update on the minting of the penthouse and the benefits of the penthouse. And I have to say, we are very grateful to our Fuzzy Ocean partners who have worked with us very intensively to set up the system in order to mint these tokens, mint these NFTs with this hidden content and all in a nice way in one platform on 4 different chains at the same time. So I would say kudos to Fuzzy Ocean there. And maybe Aymet, you can give some more update on how we stand from a development point of view and what we have in store there.
Yeah, of course. Hi, everyone. I love the part when Morris speaks about inhabitants. You know, it gives you while building. I have that one in mind because I always think about people will actually be here and doing stuff, living based. So we're building this world based on that. We're building this world as an inviting world where people can actually do stuff that they relate to in real life, such as shopping, and not only shopping digital goods, but shopping actual goods. Into the boring stuff, which is the technical stuff. Where we stand right now, we are working. We've spent the last 3 weeks working on the blockchain aspect of TuruVerse. As you may already know, it's a game, but as well as an actual live marketplace where you can trade NFTs on the go. You can sell, buy NFTs, mint NFTs, transfer NFTs, and you can view NFTs from a widget based on the people that is around you. So it feels more like a real life interaction than a digital interaction, and we're building that part to be multi-chain, and we're bridging between the chains. So the last 3 weeks and probably the next 3 weeks as well will go to that part. So that's on the development side. Modeling wise, we spent some times building the miniature version of the actual towers within the TuruVerse, and that's the NFTs you see there. I've pinned some of the posts, and those NFTs are actual miniature versions of the actual tower within TuruVerse, and we wanted them to feel a bit special as the first NFTs we produce on TuruVerse, and I think we achieved that. So that's on the technical side.
Yeah, then maybe some more general info. What we could share is that December will still be a month of building. We had a very tight deadline in November to be ready with a playable version for the hackathon. And I have to thank Ahmed to put some all-nighters there to make that happen. But in the end, we were able to build a playable solution, which we have forwarded to the judges so that they can play and experience the TuruVerse. We are still building it out, and our plan is in Q1 to start first with a limited alpha, then a limited beta, and by the end of Q1, we should have an open beta available for playing and for experiencing the TuruVerse. So as Encho already mentioned before, it's a combination of play, engage, earn, and learn. These are the 4 keywords in TuruVerse, and we are very eager to show, and I'm very impatient to show the play part, because I think we have some cool games incorporated into the TuruVerse, which is free to play. So our intention of TuruVerse is to build a metaverse which is free for everyone to visit, free for everyone to play, but we get our revenue by renting out stores, renting out galleries, renting out advertisements place, and with some other income features which we do not want to disclose at this moment yet. But there's a lot of good stuff in store, I would say. And maybe this is the moment to give some words to Lina and to Monster to introduce Fuzzy Ocean a little bit, because I think we wouldn't be where we are right now if we wouldn't have had that support as well. And I think it's a good partnership for the future, where also in the TuruVerse we will support Fuzzy Ocean with a gallery, with a web shop, and with supporting launchpad projects with the potential to get exposure on TuruVerse as well. So I would give the word to any of the two of you who wants to speak up first.
Hey everyone, I'm glad to be here representing Fuzzy Ocean. I am Monster, a DAO coordinator for Fuzzy Ocean multi-chain NFT marketplace. It's very exciting to be here and cooperating with Toro Global. We have a tremendous respect for them and their product, and we're excited to build together and take this take this journey together and make the most of it. And we're confident it's going to be very exciting. A little bit about Fuzzy Ocean. We are, well, we would like to be a one-stop shop for NFTs on a growing amount of blockchains. We will be doing that by starting with Tron, BSC, Polygon, and Ethereum. Those will be the first 4 blockchains that we will be launching on. Then we will accordingly travel to Solana, ADA, Kronos, VeChain, and so on and so forth. We are offering a lot of distinct collections on all 4 chains. We've partnered up with Toro Global, of course, with Turo, the TuruVerse, along with all their other projects as far as Africa Stars, VBS, Versace Brick Squad. They also have Crypto Villains, which is launching on Polygon, which is exciting. Which is, it's like a different take on NFTs right now. So far, they've revealed 1 villain, and the next villain will be revealed tomorrow. So I'm very excited about that. As far as our platform, we offer platform fees of 1.9%, which is 0.6% less expensive than OpenSea and Rarible. So we think that's definitely a good attribute to have as far as a marketplace, where you can save considerable amount on your listings. And we also offer royalty fees to the artist, which some marketplaces have eliminated. So we feel that separates us as well from the others. So yeah, we're excited to be here, and excited to continue on this journey and see where we could take it with TuruVerse. Thank you.
And another thing that I would like to add, do you guys hear me well?
Yeah.
Another thing that I would like to add that I personally am very excited about is there are no other marketplaces that ties together TVM and EVM chain like we do. And Fuzzy Ocean has made strategic partnerships with Turo and Tronbase, for example, and those are all projects that have originated on Tron. So we are kind of bringing Tron out there to the world, to the other chains, and also inviting those other chains together with Tron. So we are kind of tying together more chains and kind of educating each other a little bit about what we're about. So that's another thing that I am very, very excited about. And we also have a token, Fuzzy, which is bridged and multi-chain. So this will also kind of fuel the marketplace, and our users will be able to receive monthly airdrops. And actually now in December will be the first month where we expect to generate revenue to share with the Fuzzy holders. So in the beginning of January should be the share of the revenue start. And eventually these tokens that you will be able to earn while selling and buying on Fuzzy Ocean, you'll be able to stake them eventually. So there's a lot of things that we could say about Fuzzy Ocean. But I think like the whole ecosystem of it is very unique and special.
Nice. That's really amazing. Now,
Maybe, Anshu, sorry to interrupt. One more thing which I would like to add here, now that Lena and Monster have introduced Fuzzy Ocean. We are also on the way now to soon start the mass mint of the lower priced apartments. So as you can see, right now we are only selling the penthouses, which are going for a relatively high amount of money, but it brings a lot of benefits. One of the benefits I forgot to say is if you are a project and you buy a penthouse, it will give you 6 months free use of a shop where you can where you can expose your project or your shop or whatever attributes you want to show to the public. Plus, you get some advertisement space for free as well when you buy a penthouse. But the next step, which we are working on with Fuzzy right now, is to do the mass mint for the cheaper estate projects. So the cheapest housing estate will be on Tron. It's called Rect Street, and that will be the first estate which will be minted as a mass mint, giving also the opportunity for people with a lower budget to become an inhabitant of TuruVerse. And with that, I want to give it back to you, Encho.
Thank you, Maurice. Thank you. So now let's maybe open the chat for everyone. If anyone from audience has any questions, he can ask, raise his hands, and we will invite him to speak with us. Anyone?
Hunter requested Encho.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and
Nice,
clear.
awesome. How's it going? I just wanted to hop on real quick and basically introduce myself. So my name is Hunter. I'm the community manager for Tron. I'm actually listening in now with Ejaz, our developer manager. And we actually at Tron have been like following Turu Global and TuruVerse closely and been watching your videos and sharing it like amongst the team. What you guys are building is extremely beautiful, extremely exciting. It's super cool. And I know you guys are absolutely going to dominate in 2023 and beyond. Like, it's so cool. And I just love everything metaverse related in general. And the whole like world is going towards AR VR content. So you guys are definitely in the right place at the right time. But I did have a question for the team, and I wanted to ask, you mentioned like free to play. So what does the free to play look like for TuruVerse? And then what is some, let's say, non-free to play content that people can engage in?
Yeah, so what free to play means is actually we want to keep TuruVerse open for everybody. And with everybody, we mean coiners and no coiners. So one of the features of TuruVerse is that even if you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, you can enter TuruVerse and you can do all the functionality which you can as a crypto person. You will have a crypto wallet in the background, and the moment you are ready to engage with crypto, you can check it out, but there's no need for that. And in order to do that, we need to keep the platform free and open for everyone. And that means that you can play games, you can visit galleries, you can shop, you can talk to people, you can visit concerts, and this is all free of charge. So this is what we call the free to play. We have some pay to play or earn to play type of content, or we would actually call it more earn to stay. So part of the revenue we generate, we put into a fund, and that fund is used to give rewards to people who are engaging in a TuruVerse. So you can be there, you can play, you can do a lot of things, and while you do that, you can earn some money. So we want to redistribute part of the revenue to our community who are using TuruVerse. There is some content where we will have a paying structure, which will be, again, open for crypto and non-crypto people. So, for example, I can imagine that we have a pop concert in our stage where we would ask a ticket from which we will generate some benefits, where part of it goes to the band who's playing and part of it goes back again into the TuruVerse. Or we have maybe a certain lecture in one of our lounges, which we also make with an entry ticket. So, but these are special events, which is again open for everyone and will cost some money to enter. But for the vast majority, the games we have, the features we have, is all free to visit and free to engage in and experience.
And if I can add to that, of course, Maurice is speaking about the platform, and as we have explained earlier, TuruVerse is divided into three parts. You have the platform, which is the Metaverse version, where you can shop, where you can interact with NFTs and all that sort of things. And then you have the gaming aspect of it, and with that aspect of the gaming part, we're looking to solve a problem in the DeFi in the GameFi market, because at the moment there is a lot of amazing games on that utilizes blockchain, but they haven't been very successful in intriguing the real gamers. And part of that, I mean, some of the reason for that is that the focus has always been on crypto and blockchain rather than on the gaming aspect. So what we want to do different with the game that we're building in the background that will be integrated into TuruVerse is that focus on the game, on the actual game that gamers will like, and have the blockchain functionality running in the background in a simple manner where it doesn't bother the gamer as much as it does right now. And an example for that is that when you start TuruVerse right now, as we speak, if I start TuruVerse, if I'm new to the game, a wallet will be created automatically. You get a pop-up message, a small one on the side, and then that wallet will be running in the background. And if you are to gain any rewards while you are in TuruVerse,
I think we lost him.
Yeah, if you are to get any reward, yeah.
No, I'm at here. I can hear him.
Okay. It's okay.
Ah, you can hear me.
You're doing good. Everything you're saying is great.
You're messing with me, Ansho, huh? Yeah. So if you are to gain any rewards while you are interacting with the TuruVerse, that reward will actually gather and stay in your wallet. And we will drop you some hints here and there until we feel that you're intrigued. And then we start the learning parts of it, the teaching about the blockchain. So you can, because one of the things that irritates people the most about the internet is if somebody puts something in your face, even if it's a good thing, but if they push it on you, we as humans, we tend to react in a defensive way, and then we don't want it. But if it comes natural and it intrigues us, there is a lot more chance that we will actually be interested in finding out more. So that's the approach we're taking, and yeah, as I said in the beginning, TuruVerse will be split into three parts. You have the full functional MMORPG game that is being worked on in the background, and then you have the platforms, which is the Metaverse version, and then you have the islands, which will be gaming focused, but it will be more focused on smaller games like mini player-to-player type of games, mini battle royale games. One of the, I'm not sure if I can leak the first game that we're working on releasing, but I think I can leak the title at least.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course. So one of the first mini games that we will release on TuruVerse will be named the World Harvest Maze. So it's a maze world where you have to actually you enter from the TuruVerse, you get dropped into this world, and then you have to find your way out. And it will be so hard, so challenging. It is not meant to be solved, but if you
that's
solve
pretty
it,
cool.
Yeah, If you solve it, you're a genius, and you will be rewarded handsomely. But we will add some interesting aspects to it, so it's not just a maze where you have to look for the way. You will have to, you'll actually face enemies. You'll actually be able to utilize BBT to kind of get some benefits, but not a lot, because it's still going to be a hard game to beat.
Yeah. Focusing on the gameplay. No, I was going to say real quick, just focusing on the gameplay like you guys are saying, and then making like the blockchain just be in the background, and then you can educate people along the way is genius, and really how it should be. A lot of the games that exist on like blockchain, they really just focus on like how can we just get more people to put more money into this game versus making it actually entertaining, making it fun, connecting to other blockchains, building out an ecosystem that people actually want to play and engage in. And it just makes sense that the way you guys are doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the intent. And to add on what Ahmed just said, we are actually engaging and looking for talent to help us build. So, for example, this amazing maze, or the unsolvable maze. We found some indie developers on YouTube who were showing off their skills, and we engaged with them and we asked if they would be interested to become part of the TuruVerse, and they were enthusiastic. And now, together with our team, they are building this game, and that just emphasizes more and more that we focus on the game and we integrate the crypto later, and that's how we think it should be. So yeah.
And how does somebody get involved? Like somebody brand new, crypto or not, how do they access the TuruVerse?
Well, we plan to it's somewhere in Q1. We plan to have the open beta where it will become open for all. We start with the desktop version where you can just enter the game, enter through a internet page, enter the game, and as Ahmed said, when you enter for the first time, you create a profile. Automatically, a wallet is created for you, and off you go. In time, in our roadmap, we want to make it an app as well, and maybe have partial apps where there are features of the game which could be used as a standalone. But we want to make it as low threshold as possible so that everybody can join and everybody can enter. We all have kids, at least the main part of the team who are building TuruVerse. We have kids, and we are learning from our kids how to build games which are playable and which children and young adults want to play. And this is it's a great experience actually to learn from kids.
Of course, that is super exciting. And one thing that you guys could also do as well, I'm not sure if you thought about it yet, or maybe you have already like looked into it, but you guys could have like the an Ejaz, if he's on the call, he could hop in and he knows more of the details because he's dealt with this in the past, but getting the TuruVerse to be uploaded or like side loaded so people who are interested in doing it in first person in VR can put on like their Oculus or any VR headset that they have, and then can like side load into your world and then be playing the game in first person.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, and that's actually it's part of our vision. Of course, we need to take things step by step, but yes, for sure, that's one of the things we are aiming for, Hunter.
Nice. Yeah, it's super exciting. Like I said, the whole Tron team has been talking about TuruVerse and Turo Global for a while, and been seeing what you guys have been doing, and we think it's one of the top blockchain projects that, I mean, me personally, has just ever seen even be created. And I'm very excited for what you guys are going to be doing for all of next year and beyond. Like the community is growing fast. Everybody's talking about you. There's so many different projects getting involved. The Fuzzy Ocean as well, like connecting with you guys, and you're forming great partnerships. Like it just makes sense. And then once the other blockchains, not just Tron, but like you said, Cardano, Solana, Ethereum, all of them, like when they see what TuruVerse is all about, everybody's going to get involved, and it's just going to take off.
Well, I love your enthusiasm, Hunter. Thank you for the kind words here.
That was great, Hunter. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Hey, Imad, you're a genius for this TuruVerse, man. You know what I'm excited about? going to the movies with my Web3 girlfriend at TuruVerse cinemas.
Yeah, I was just going to mention the cinemas because I mean Hunter mentioned VR and that's one thing we've been thinking about. But in general, the cinemas, that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to, and we have been testing in the background, and I don't know if I can brag, but I really enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy cinemas, and I'm a huge movie fan. Like I love going to the cinemas. I love going to with friends, with my wife, and I could just imagine sitting, whether you are on your phone or on your laptop, and you want to watch a movie, and you rather not do it alone. You rather do it with a friend, and you invite them over to the cinema. You can chat low voice within your radius while you're watching a movie. For me, that's something that I want to experience as well. So, and,
Yeah,
and I tend to never. That is one thing that I've learned very early on when I entered crypto. I made a lot of mistakes when I entered, and then I learned something very valuable that I brought with me into building as well. If I cannot imagine myself using it, I won't invest in it. And it's the same here. If I cannot imagine myself actually playing it, I won't bother to create it because I will not do it with 100% with 100% focus and 100% enthusiasm. So.
yeah, definitely. We appreciate that, man. And it's awesome too because instead of just everybody's just worrying about price action in crypto all the time, like we can actually dive into a different world where we can go to the movies, we could go shopping, do some gaming or just interact socially. So, it's very exciting, and and we need this on Tron blockchain, as well as other blockchains. So, definitely a great thing to have, and yeah, great job. You guys created something wonderful, and we're very excited for it.
I'm super,
Definitely. Keep
super
it up.
excited.
So what was
And
that?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean
No, you're
to.
good.
I was just saying that I'm also super excited about the cinema, and now that we're talking about the cinema, and we have everybody here, you can be able to purchase your monthly cinema tickets through Fuzzy Ocean. So that's another kind of collaboration that we have going on, and how we are kind of working together on so many different aspects of the TuruVerse and the Fuzzy Ocean. So yeah, I'm
You
so
see,
stoked to go to the cinema and experience it for the first time.
see, that's why she's my partner. She's ready to get the sales of cinema tickets going on Fuzzy Ocean.
You guys could even host like a monthly TuruVerse movie night.
Yeah, we have great ideas with the cinema. We cannot tell too much about the cinema yet because that will be.
Sorry, what did you say, Hunter?
Oh, sorry, Maurice was just talking, but I was saying that one thing that you guys could do in the future is host like a monthly TuruVerse movie night. So anybody in the community can like purchase a ticket and then just hop on and communicate with the team and watch a cool movie that maybe everybody votes on to watch.
That would be awesome. I'm sorry, I think my connection is kind of a little bit poor here, so I will
It
try
happens.
to
No problem.
reconnect a bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're
So,
gonna have to create a movie DAO.
Yeah, so on the cinema we have great ideas, and we have a great plan. We cannot say too much about it because that will be the next part of the TuruVerse with which we want to blow everybody away. So we keep it a little bit low profile, but once we are ready to show it off, we will show it off. That's the plan.
Of course, it's super exciting, and definitely cannot wait to hear more about that. I'll definitely tune in. Very first movie night, I'll be there.
Okay, I think Ayas had a question. Ayas, did you have a question? I'm trying to invite you to speak, but it's... Oh, does it work? No, we lost him, I think.
I think it's EJS. I don't,
Yeah, TJ. Oh,
I don't want to be rude, but
yeah. Names is not my strongest point. I admit.
in Norway, they would actually say Ayas as well. So I can understand. Selena has dropped out as well. Maybe invite her back in. It says requested.
Yeah. Hope. Let me see. Now, anybody else who has a question or a remark at this moment who wants to take the?
I actually have a question for Hunter because I know you travel a lot and I know you speak to a lot of different projects and you probably see a lot of unique projects as well. So I'd like to hear your top 3 unique projects in the last maybe 6 months.
That's definitely a tough one. I mean, for Tron, what you guys are building is definitely probably my favorite because it's super cool. I love everything that's Metaverse in general. But I have traveled a lot. The entire Tron team has. Even Ejaz, if he wants to hop on the call as well, he was just in Texas doing a presentation for a bunch of different students there. We were just at Harvard. We did a presentation in front of 250 students, and each one of the students was building their own dApp to launch on the Tron blockchain and participate in our own little hackathon. We did mainnet, of course, not that long ago. We were just in San Francisco. I think next week I'm going back to New York. There's so much traveling. There's so many different connections that we've been making and partnerships we're working on forming and tons of cool things. But for, I guess, top exciting projects, it's really hard to say because everything that's being built now is really cool. You've seen a lot of projects obviously come and go, but the ones that are supposed to stay have been building in the bear market. So Tron's been building, TuruVerse has been building and has been growing for sure. So the projects that you just see that are active now, on Twitter and engaging with the communities, the ones where the communities are growing, I know that they're going to be successful and definitely do very, very well in the next bull market, which I think might actually be, I'm hoping, by mid-2023. So maybe the bear market might be ending soon and everything should be turning around for every project.
Yeah, let's sure hope so. In our Turu global team, we have one magic number which we are all chasing after, which is 2027, which is not the coming bull market, sorry, but we expect that's the second bull market to experience, and that's the one where we all want to be able to retire and only focus on blockchain after and forget about our day jobs, which we are doing in the background now as well. So
retiring in 4 years is not a bad goal. That's pretty good.
Hey, Maurice, that's a great year too, because check out this stat. By 2026, 25% of people will spend an hour or more in the metaverse each day.
That sounds like me now. Every night, whenever I'm I go to bed 3 or 4 in the morning because I'm always doing stuff for Tron, hopping on calls, working on different things. But whenever I can, in my free time, I love to explore and see what people are building and what people are doing. So I have the newest Oculus, or it's the Meta now, the Meta Quest. It's the Meta Quest Pro. It's $1,500, but super cool. And I go on it every single night, and I'm playing around with a whole bunch of different AR applications, and definitely in VR. One of my favorite experiences is similar to TuruVerse, but it's called VR Chat. And it's just you can go in, you can be any avatar you want, you can go anywhere you want, you can do anything you want, interacting with other people and playing cool games. But now you guys are adding way more cool elements to it. You're adding blockchain, and you're really making it an ecosystem where people want to engage in and interact with each other and really just spend a lot of time in there. So like you're saying, in 2026, 2027, people might be spending, their day job might be in TuruVerse. Who knows?
Yeah, that's the plan. Ejaz, you are speaker now.
Yes, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for the invite. And yes, it's been crazy for us at Tron because we've been traveling. I think I've visited San Francisco, Cambridge, Massachusetts, and I just got back from Austin, Texas yesterday. So my brain definitely needs some time to adjust to the East Coast because I haven't been here and it feels like so long. But it's great to see a lot of the students have so much energy and a lot of great opinions on the roadmap for blockchain and a lot of students have this conversation about sovereignty, kind of being independent away from these third-party banks or these banks and becoming a third party. So it's just the some of these conversations that you have with these people who are so young, it's also very inspiring. So I'm glad that, we did some of this academy project for Tron, but I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in the TuruVerse.
Cool. Yeah, great plans we have, that's for sure, Ijaz.
What do you guys?
Yeah.
What are you guys looking most forward to in the next couple of months for the project?
Well, I think we are looking most forward to finishing the main island. So when we finish the main island, so for the hackathon, we kind of segregated a very important part of the island to show all the capabilities and to show the real gameplay and the real features. But we want to finish the whole island with the integrated games, with the shops ready to go and ready to shop, with the stage open and all the galleries up and running. We are working very hard towards that, and then we are really looking forward to opening it up for the public, because that will be the first real key feedback moment where we are really excited for, and that's where we are doing all the work for, to get it open and to get the feedback.
That's a great feeling. Is there any test nets or any tests links you guys are offering, or just keeping it closed until that public date?
Well, we can set up a separate meeting in a smaller team, and Ahmed can give you some good impressions of what we have and where we are going. So until we have it ready to launch, we don't want to open it up for the public, but for people like yourself, we would be open to share some more details.
That's all very kind of you. I'm sure Hunter and I would love to jump in that and go crazy.
We will 100% do that.
And I mean, where it comes from a good place as well, because we really want people to have a good experience once they get in, and that's why we've been working on this for quite some time now, and we didn't show it until, I think a month ago, was it, Morris?
Yeah, a month ago.
And we were keeping it kind of very close to our chest, and there was a lot of times when I wanted just to share my screen many times, and I think I even wanted to share my screen. I was almost close to share my screen during that call we had with you guys in the ambassador group, and I was stopped by Morris that time. And so another thing we're very, very excited about is actually delivering these apartments to the rightful owners, because we have a lot of fun stuff planned in our roadmap for the apartments and for people that will be holding apartments in the TuruVerse. That's one of the aspects I'm really, really looking forward to. Being able to hand over the keys.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's one of the things which we are really standing for. And actually, I held Ahmed back once, but he held me back like 5 times, because what we really want to do is we want to show things when they are ready, and then we can stand behind the quality of what we can show. So we don't want to show semi-finished products, semi okay type of designs. We want to differentiate by having a good quality, and that's why we are very hesitant to leak or to share pictures before things are ready. So we really want to stand behind the quality that we can. When people look at the pictures we show, look at the videos we make, that people can say, this is cool, this is really great, and not that people would say, they just pump it out to get engagement. That's not what we want to do. We want to really have good quality stuff out there, and that's why we are sometimes a little bit hesitant with sharing stuff.
That's fair, no, but I'm sure there's so much excitement with you guys wanting to share. It's a beautiful thing to have that date in place for the future, but you're just so excited to show everyone what you've been working on. So I can't imagine what you guys are going through with that right now. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Cool. Anybody else who has a question or a remark that they want to throw into the group here? Anybody wants to raise their hands?
I actually want to talk about one thing, and that is the launch pad of Fuzzy Ocean and how that is how TuruVerse is supporting it. I'm sure a lot of people are listening to this and they are thinking like, yeah, and they also seen like the previews and everything, and you're like, how can I get into this? And if you are a project that would like to use the launchpad of Fuzzy Ocean, TuruVerse will actually be supporting your project and also verified projects by offering gallery space and a section in the Fuzzy Ocean web shop in the TuruVerse, and also things like AMAs in the TuruVerse. And yeah, so if you like have a project and you would like to see for yourself and maybe take part of the TuruVerse, that would also be a great way for you to get into it. And trust me, you will, because TuruVerse is gonna take over everything. That's one of the things that I would like to mention from our side.
Yeah, nothing would be better than seeing your NFT collection as an artist being showcased in a Metaverse gallery, such as what TuruVerse will provide. And I think it's a great way to engage with NFTs and showcase your art in a different type of environment than just being on your phone or just looking at just plain JPEG or whatever. I mean, this is like a full interaction. So yeah, TuruVerse will be supporting all verified projects on the Launchpad, which will include some gallery space. And yeah, that's very exciting. Also, for anybody that isn't familiar with NFTs yet, or doesn't know much about them. Fuzzy Ocean has a Discord channel. You can find it on the link on our Twitter at Fuzzy Ocean, where we provide insight, give help, answer questions if you guys engage and you guys aren't sure about certain things. And yeah, we're there with support. So if anybody needs it, go to our Discord.
Do we have any projects here from the Stronger Together initiative? I guess they're shy to speak.
I mean, Trombies.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you Lina has a background other than being part of Fuzzy Ocean. You have a project from before, Trombies, which is an OG Tron project, an amazing project. Maybe tell us a little bit more about the roadmap.
Yeah, I mean, Trombies is actually the first original 10K collection on Tron. It was launched in October 26th of last year, so we actually celebrated our 1-year anniversary. It was a very exciting time for us, and it was a big celebration to make it in the space for this long, and still be able to stay motivated and keep pushing. And yeah, as far as our roadmap, so far we've completed, we've launched a token, which is going to be our ecosystem token. It's called Trombies token, TBT. We've launched that through Just Money Exchange Launchpad. And right now we're working on offering some staking options. I believe our staking contracts are near finalized. We just have to implement some UI into the website, and they'll be live probably within the next few weeks, if that. We're looking towards launching those NFT and token contracts prior to Christmas, so we have that to look forward to. And you know, I mean, we're just building our community at the moment. You know, I mean, people call it a bear market, but you know, we're out here, we're working like bulls. So I mean, we're excited for the future of Tron Beast brand, and you know, we're also excited for future partnerships. So yeah.
Absolutely. And especially being a partner with Fuzzy Ocean and seeing, I mean, when I got the sneak peek of the TuruVerse and I saw the Tron Beast NFTs hanging on the walls there, I was like, whew, that kind of excited me a lot and made me think about the past year and how far we made it. So yeah, those partnerships I'm really excited about and looking forward to also other partnerships. But another exciting thing that we are working on is also Game 5. So that would be something that is coming also in the next year. I actually learned coding just for that purpose. So it will take some time, but we will get there. And it's a part of the journey, you know, learning new things and being excited about the whole process of it and not just putting up project like launching new stuff all the time, but also actually enjoying the journey to get there.
And that's what's awesome about this space too, man. I mean, Lena went from being an artist to being a game developer, and I think that was pretty cool. So, you know, I mean, it's all about the community and, you know, how everybody stands together and we all learn from each other. And, you know, it's an awesome thing to be a part of it. And yeah, it's a great journey.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better.
Awesome. You guys has been doing amazing. So, and we're really looking forward to what's coming on that end. Yes, guys, if there is nothing else, we'd like to close this one. And thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Ijaz, Lena, Monster for dropping by.
Thank you guys for hosting such an amazing Twitter space. I look forward to definitely attending more and participating in TuruVerse and like joining you all in the metaverse. It is super exciting. You guys are very, very dedicated. Like the fact that you went from, you said, just an artist to now you learn how to code and develop so you can like start building and launching these cool things. I mean, it's fantastic. You can really see the commitment, the dedication, the passion. There's so much going into this, so much heart, so much just good content, good people. There is a fantastic future ahead for us all.
Yes, thank you so much. That was well said, Hunter. Thank you guys for having us again. It's extremely inspiring to hear you guys' story, and I hope you guys are just keep being genuine, being yourself, and I think that'll be one of your best superpowers moving forward.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely evening, morning, midday, whatever you are in the world.
Wait, one more thing. Everybody, go check out Fuzzy Ocean and on trondao.org for season 3 of the hackathon in the NFT category, and TuruVerse in the GameFi category. That's season 3 hackathon on trondao.org.
Absolutely. Listen to Monster. All right, guys. Have a lovely evening.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we